Indian Women in Kuwait, the IWIK, in association with the Embassy of the Republic of India in Kuwait, organized an exclusive workshop for Indian women on how to face the emergency situations in life.
Under the patronage and attendance of the Indian Ambassador to Kuwait, His Excellency Mr. Sunil Jain, along with his spouse, a large number of women attended the workshop and actively participated in the interactive sessions. Correspondent Sarah Glub was at the Indian Embassy's auditorium and has prepared this report.
Indian Women in Kuwait, or IWIK, in association with the Indian Embassy in Kuwait, held the first ever specialized workshop for the Indian women community entitled In Case of Emergency, or ICE.
What we found is, like, we read a lot of incidents taking place where some accidents take place, some fire accidents or car accident, and there are women who are always alone at that particular time and they don't know what to do at that particular time. So we thought we will have a workshop for the women community when they are in emergency, what they need to do, what are the precautions and the procedures they need to follow during an emergency. Maybe a fire at home, they don't know what to do because they are alone at home, whom to call. So they have been guided here and have been told through the workshop what they need to do when they are in case of emergency. Indian Women in Kuwait was formed 2 years back under indiansinkuwait.com, and we are a women community which is mainly targeting the Indian women living in Kuwait. We are conducting info entertainment programs exclusively for the women community living in Kuwait. So we have conducted a lot of online and offline programs.
The enriching workshop, followed by an open discussion, covered general safety awareness for expatriate families living in Kuwait, how to handle medical emergencies, and tips on what to do if faced with various emergencies such as road accidents, fire, theft, harassment, and other threats.
It is about 2 years ago that we formulated this group, Indian Women in Kuwait. And besides organizing a number of programs, in the past few months we felt that a lot of emergency situations keep occurring around us. So the women community, particularly we being expatriates, it is important that we know how to handle emergencies. As soon as we announced our program at the most popular web portal of Indians, Indians in Kuwait. So as soon as we announced it, from that moment onwards, we started getting calls and people started registering. So as soon as we crossed the 400 mark, we had to stop the registrations because of the seating capacity limitations. So about maybe more than half of them have come, and they belong to all age groups. They belong to all economic strata.
I was discussing safety issues I was discussing about safety issues very much relevant to a woman, more specifically an Indian woman. Things that she can do in case of emergency, both at the household, at the office, while going to work and coming back home. Just things that they should be prepared for in case of an emergency. See, we live in small apartments and we live independent of other people, unlike in our back home where we have extended family and we can go for support. So certain medical issues, we have no support, we don't know who to approach. In case of fire or other emergencies, we have to rely on the government agencies, and some of us don't have the language skills. We don't speak Arabic, we don't know the location of places. So these are all handicaps that a typical Indian woman or an Asian woman faces in this part of the world.
IWIK, under the auspices of IndiansInKuwait.com, has successfully organized several events, including the Xmas Tree Contest, a live cookery show, Kuwait Darshan, blood donation camp, and a range of other competitions and programs. Indian Women in Kuwait, in cooperation with the Indian Embassy, have organized this specialized workshop to educate and inform the Indian women community in the country on how to handle and respond in emergency situations and difficult circumstances. From the Indian Embassy in Kuwait, this is Sarah Gleb reporting for The Week in 30 Minutes.